It's my tool.
Yeah,
Blockchain is my tool.
exactly. Oh, this brings me to another, and then we really need to close up because I need to
Yeah.
get to the kids. How do you think, do you guys, I share my vision first because then I open the door to it, about the whole governance discussions. I'm open to be out of this topic because I say I'm here to use that tool. I know that if the people F it up, this could be dangerous for the whole blockchain ecosystem. However, I don't think that it is as much needed as it is put out now.
We are, a very young democracy. Yeah, with our treasury, government, and everything. We are a very young democracy. And we see in Europe, we have a very long democracy here, much longer than in the States. And we see it's not functioning very well sometimes. So, because a lot of discussions, a lot of political parties likes to have different things. I am quite an emotional guy, and I stay out of politics. I have a super nice D-Rep, which is Florian from Liquid. He's presenting a business view. He's not a youngster, he has some experience already. He has a lot of discussions with me before he also thinks about what he has to vote. So I think the D-Reps are here to represent, in some case, my opinion. And I think when I see who is a D-Rep, I'm going to say, what you're doing as a D-Rep, I like to vote for you. Blocked. Ooh. Yeah. So people know I'm quite critic. Why you do a D-Rep? What you do? I never saw you anywhere. Why you suddenly D-Rep? You like to get paid for being a D-Rep for doing nothing. No, this is something where I think we have to really look at the people who are a D-Rep. We are very decentralized. Everything is nice, but sometimes this is an obstacle. Because, there are perhaps 10 D-Reps I know, they're doing their job extremely well, with a lot of passion, which making presentations, send it to me, explain it to me, and there's, I like to name one, it's Utah. I think he's from Japan. And, we don't have the same thinking on one, but I could discuss with him. Really nice. This guy needs delegators because he hasn't to, it's not my view on something, but he's explaining to me. He is doing really nice and respectful. And another guy, I think one of the biggest D-Rep, blocked me, like a crypto bro. I don't know his name anymore, but he was like, I blocked this guy. It's not a D-Rep blocking. D-Rep should be there explaining why I like to vote for this, why I don't like to vote for this. This is a D-Rep. And a D-Rep, I think there has to be kind of official meetings for everyone who likes to delegate. Yeah. So we have a rep who is for business, a D-Rep who fights for decentralization. You can't be a D-Rep fighting for everything at the same time. It's too complicated, the system. And a decentralized democracy, wow, this is super complicated. So we can't be all chiefs. Some has to drum, and I'm a drummer. I said, okay, I delegate to the D-Rep, which I like. And there's Raulito, a lot of people I know very well. Then my team, Patrick is a D-Rep. I chose mine because it's a guy who is really a business view, who runs for me the bank on Cardano, who comes from he comes from Deutsche Bank and had a banking career behind him. I think Liquid is a nice platform. You can look at him and know how he's structured. Also, if you don't know him in person. If you know him in person, he's a great guy. I can tell you. Very critic, very confrontive also with the Cardano Foundation, but always finds a good way to talk with. He's a great guy. And I think a lot of people should more think about who is doing the work. I should delegate to him. So if you are a D-Rep, please work. Spend 5 hours a week for being a good D-Rep. And then I think it's okay that these people get paid like a Cardano ambassador or something. Small amount for 5 days working and building. He's building. If he's just a rep, he's building. It's nice. It's cool. We need these guys. But they have to work on their knowledge and not just scream around stupid things. You have to work. It's so important. We have politicians in Germany who never saw a university from the inside. You see now what's happening. It's a very, I think for me, the job DREP is too complicated. I think I'm not good at it. So delegate if you not think you are the best representative also outside of Cardano. You have to tell them what we're doing and why you are. So it's difficult for me. So I stay out of politics, delegate, and yes, that's, I think, yeah, I can cut a line under this.
Doing it in real life. I'm not staying out of politics in real life, but I'm staying out of politics in Cardano with that.
Yes,
So
yes, yeah. In real life, I make
yeah.
my crosses. If I don't like the parties, I make 3 crosses, but you have to go there.
Yeah.
In Germany, back in the days, the Nazi have brown uniforms, and we say voting is like brushing your teeth. If you don't go there, it will be brown later on. Yeah. So people who say, I don't vote, I don't change anything, wrong. You don't take part in democracy. And if you live in a democracy and you get a lot from it, come on, you get a lot from it. So go there and vote. It's one time every 5 or 4 years. I think it's a must. And I think also what I like is that pools have to delegate. They have to be part of a democracy. And this follows, I think, the country is called Luxembourg, where you are as a inhabitant of Luxembourg, or you are Luxembourg and live somewhere else, you have to come back and vote. If you don't vote, you have to pay a fine. I love that because we educate people in taking care about democracy.
Yeah,
and
everybody
I think
has to, just to add this to you, everybody has to delegate, otherwise you cannot withdraw. So it's not
yes,
just
yes.
operators.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. Yes, the detail I missed. Yes, but I know. And I like that. I think that's very good. But we don't need 2,000 DREPs today. We don't need it. Perhaps in the future, we need more and more and more. And I swear to God, we will see that DREPs will go together, making forms. We already see it. There's a nice, I think, Atlantic Council where brilliant minds inside, and there are a lot of others. I'm in touch with them. So it's we will see that there will be accumulation of voting power, which is normal. People say, how can we change this? Okay, we have to put our voting power together. We will see the same good thing or bad thing we see in real life. And we are just going out of our childhood steps. I think we have a democracy on Cardano since a month or 2 or something like that. So we have to take this very slowly. And when I see, we make a decision about all these millions, why not make a decision about the first 1 million? And later we make a decision for the next million. I think that is much better than making big decisions, which makes Cardano and all the parties completely unflexible. It makes us unflexible. So I think there's a lot of people who don't have a lot of knowledge about business and about how a democracy will evolve.